Holy shit, guys. Oh, it still costs money to call it in. We've already developed it. The only version we did not develop of um the Makarov is the Tranquilizer version. I'm just gonna double check the current projects being developed. That's how much longer we have. The the Hail magazine grenade rifle. I don't know, you could replay the beginning of the game against like the man on fire. I'm trying to get the legendary gunsmith side quests or side ops so I can customize my weapons.
Coming too. Roger that.
Where are your friends? Spit it out. Speak. Speak. Spit it out.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough. If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extractions in bad weather, you need to improve the support unit.
Where are your friends? Spit it out. Spit it out.
МГВ, понял. Всем подразделениям, быть начеку. Конец связи. КП, на меня напали. Возможно, враги. 102, что случилось? Ответьте, 102. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам.
Spit it out. Spit it out. Where are your friends?
Это КП, понял. Оставайтесь на чеку. Конец связи.
Speak. 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 Spit it out.
Понял. Найти вражеского снайпера и снять его. Конец связи.
Talk. Where are the others? Spit it out.
Increasing the suppressor durability to medium is crazy, because the SMG has way better durability than the assault rifle. So I mean, that's pretty decent durability there. But we developed this, which is pretty sweet. So this version pretty much has a stronger suppressor. The short barrel increases the auto aim speed and the fire rate. Or this increases the effective range. And this just increases the durability of the suppressor, while also adding an actual dot sight, so not too bad. Holy shit, it's a lot of attachment bonuses. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Be careful down there, boss.
Spit it out. Speak.
Помоги! Ты спас меня.
Subject is in.
Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Не заняты его поисками? Прием. ДКП, понял. Возможно, это вражеское нападение. Всем быть начеку. Конец связи.
coming too. Roger that.
Fire!
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
We lost so many guys at Mother Base.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost. He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You got to extract him.
I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 more side missions, and then we're gonna go ahead and head straight. We're gonna head straight to do the final mission.
Speak. Какого? Ау, какого? Что? Тю! Враг!
Boom.
That's the target. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, I don't know who that troll was yesterday, but they were like talking mad shit about me, bruh.
You got to extract him.
Give me 1 second, man. I will read that comment. PlayStation cut the message short, so I can only read half of it, and then yeah, the rest of the message was too long for the box to fully like display.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Всем боевым группам, Mgsv, на нас напали. Всем подразделениям занять боевые позиции.
Yeah, sometimes I'm able to. Sometimes the PlayStation console. Yeah, it depends. On the PS4 I can. On PS5, the message is too long. It partially displays. I don't know. Maybe I can change it in the streaming settings, perhaps. But I was gonna go grab my phone. Let me grab my phone and I'm gonna come into the chat so I can properly fully read. That's what I usually do anyway. So oh, damn it, where did I put the phone? That's actually a pretty oh, here it is. That's a pretty decent question because I don't know what the fuck it's at. I respect the voice. You respect the voice and that thing. Man, I tell ya, yesterday was crazy. We had that that troll in the chat. It's the first time I've ever actually experienced that bullshit. You ever play Bully? I forget you said you did. Okay, yeah, I played Bully. You know, he was just like, I mean, it's a typical bullshit. I mean, he was just like calling me fat, basically, and talking about my mom, this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, bro, that's crazy. Homie's literally just in here hating on me. And I mean, like, I have no idea what the fuck I did to this dude. I thought that was wild. He's like, I'm just an internet troll hater. I'm just here to hate. I'm just like, bro, what? What the fuck kind of NPC mindset?
You gotta extract him.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Yeah, I mean, like, again, you know, it doesn't bother me, but it's just like, homie was literally just there to hate on me, bro, for like no reason. I'm not bothered by it, but it's just, to me, it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird behavior from what appears to maybe be a grown-ass adult. I'm just like, come on now, bro. Like, what? Right, I mean, like, I was joking for a solid minute, but it's just like, no matter what I said or what I did, homie was just relentless. He just did not stop, bro. And I mean, like, it kind of... I don't know, it's kind of funny to me because it kind of takes me back to the MW2 lobbies where people were just crazy. I mean, I got to the point where he was just like talking so much shit about my channel and about how like I have no subscribers, this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, well, you're here and you're watching me, so it must not be that bad. Like, you know what I mean? I just think it was so fucking weird last night, man. Like, it was so fucking crazy. So I really hope that people like that, like, if you don't like the person that you're watching, why are you watching them? This is fucking weird to me. I don't know, it's fucking weird to me.
Where are your friends?
I think at this point we're just gonna leave this village. We're just like gonna fuck off completely. There's like nothing for us there as well. But we're gonna double check really quickly on the side ops list to see if we have the legendary soldier. Hold on, hold on. Well, Eileen left, and it's interesting that we could still be homies because you're on the right. Well, here's the problem with that is that it's like no matter what side you lean on, right? It doesn't really fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it really does not matter politically. Like I don't look at people because they lean one way or the other. I personally that's between them and themselves. You know what I mean? That's between them and that ballot box. You know what I mean? Like, I personally don't care. You know, like, yeah, I'm Republican, I'm pro-gun, whatever. I have my own opinions. I'm sure we could disagree, but what we're not going to do is sit here and call each other names and result to, like, childish bullshit, because, I mean, nobody has fucking time for that. I'm sorry, but, like, I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm not a child anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that's just whack. Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking whack to me, bro. And the whole, like, I don't know, it's crazy that people have the time to fucking do that. I don't have the time to do that, you know what I mean? I'm too busy doing 12-hour and 16-hour shifts, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't have time to be just bullshitting. And what time I do spend to stream, I try to spread positivity. I'm actually not really into the Spider-Man games by Insomniac, believe it or not. But if enough people want me to play it, I'll play it. You know, I try to do things for you guys. You know, I just don't have the time, like I said, to dedicate to YouTube like I want to. But you know, this is not a job for me. This is a passion. And I don't really want a lot of subscribers. You know, I just want a small, tight-knit group of people that just are like-minded. I mean, we don't have to agree politically, you know, it's just like, we're gamers, you know what I mean, like, this is what we use to get away from reality, and that's why, like I said, you know, I want to have a second channel that's strictly for weaponry. Are you excited about the new Metal Gear game they're coming out? I don't know what that might be. From the sounds of it, it sounds like,
Speak. Where are your friends?
Атакует! Внимание всем! По мне стреляют!
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but when they got supplies like this in the back, doesn't it? Only still these doesn't it give that to us? I could be tripping though. I think I was intending on buying the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, but I lost my debit card, so I had to put my account on freeze.
You gotta extract him.
This is the weekend I have to wait till Monday to get a new card issued to me. But yeah, I couldn't find it, so I wasn't able to go to the range today.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Or the gym. Though I could have gone to the gym, nothing to excuse me from not going there. But low-key, if I don't have access to my debit card, I needed to find it. So I spent the whole day looking for it. Which again, I could have gone to the gym because I have a membership, but like, you know, I'd had to pack my own drinks and stuff like that. And, you know, all I have is all I have, you know what I mean? I don't have a lot of drinks at the house right now, like Gatorade and stuff like that to pack with me. And so I got the whole weekend and the rest of next week, so I didn't feel like wasting any of what I currently had. So I just decided just to chill. It's not a good thing, because I really, really wanted to... That'd be a bad time to smoke the cigar, because you got all that sand blowing up in your face. But because it's a video game, I could do whatever. Oh, they do sort of pop up. I'm gonna be controversial right now. This game needs a remake, but not like what they did with Mgsv Snake Eater. I mean an actual, like a remake, like what they did with like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Because this game should be like, imagine that they were able to remake this. Only Hideo can make a proper game like this though. I don't know, man. I feel like Hideo Kojima takes a lot of credit. You know, he had a whole team of people and they never get credit. He always does. That's just my opinion. I feel like, because, you know, they did Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater without Hideo Kojima. I also will say this, without Hideo Kojima, they wouldn't have been able to do it, because he directed the original. And Delta Snake Eater, the remake, is basically exactly the same. Nothing really changes besides the gameplay and a few subtleties. It's mostly exactly the same. So, you know, I will say that, but I will say this, they did a good job without him. And I feel really confident that they can really come together and make a new Metal Gear game without Hideo Kojima. Now, I won't sit here and say that Hideo Kojima is a shitty developer, this or that. You know, he's very talented, very skilled, but at the end of the day, he's just one man, and it wasn't one man that made this game. It was an entire team of people, full of talent. But then again, Hideo Kojima is like the Shinji Mikami of this. But remember, with Silent Hill, it was Team Silent, man. You know, people were actually excited about the development team rather than one developer. So, and that's just the reality. But that's just, like I said, it's just my opinion. But I will say that Hideo Kojima is legendary, most certainly. Oh man. Now I will say this, if Konami at the time genuinely let Hideo Kojima do whatever he wanted and make this game complete, like if this game was released as a complete product, I think a lot of us would be a lot happier, just in general. But the other thing is, as Silent Hill fans, we missed out on what possibly could have been a very interesting segment for Silent Hill, and that was PT. Playable teaser for Silent Hills, and that game was highly anticipated by both me and lots of other people. Now, the unfortunate part of it was, at the time I didn't have a PS5, so I never got to officially play the game or download the game, so it will forever be just a sort of... I think it would be cool if Konami brings PT back as, say, like a bonus mode, because I mean, like, the level for PT, the playable teaser for it, it's not really a very complicated thing to redo. Now, I'm excited for the next Silent Hill remake, and we just got Silent Hill F a couple days ago, which I need to go get. But no, I was in fear for a long time that Silent Hill as a franchise was dead. So when they announced the Silent Hill 2 remake, you know, they announced it way back when I was still working at fucking Ace Hardware, my very first job. Way back when I was still trying to join the military. So I waited a long time for that, and when it finally came in, bro, I was excited. I don't know if we have a lot of mines left to go. No, I did not try out Death Stranding. I seen that it was like a walking simulator, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bother myself to actually buy the game. But I'm not talking shit about it when I say a walking simulator, but there's just a lot of walking. I'd say there's about as much walking as there is in the Lord of the Rings, and that's a lot of walking. That's more walking than Christopher Walken. But yeah, no, I just couldn't, I just couldn't be, I just couldn't get myself to do it. Oh. So we completed a few more side ops before we head into the shit to go fight Skullface, and I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing. I've had trouble trying to pronounce this Metal Gear creature, this Metal Gear robot, since the day I beat this game for the first time. Skullface. OKB-0. By the way, guys, I gotta complain here about the suppressor durability bullshit. In real life, okay, in real life, the way suppressors work is very simple. Alright, there are holes in the barrel extension that enter the different baffle chambers, right? So the gas expands in there, and this pressurizes, well, the gas pressure dissipates, but also it sucks out a lot of the excess pressure, so the bullet's traveling slower than sound, basically. And the thing with that is it reduces the bullet's speed, right? So in a lot of games you might have range loss or damage loss because, well, in reality the bullet's traveling slower. So the thing is, the slower a bullet travels, the more likely windage and other factors interfere with the bullet's trajectory. Well, the thing is, in real life, suppressors don't have durability. And you can melt suppressors in real life, sure. If you have a fucking LMG with a 200 round belt of ammunition and you're shooting at it, or you're shooting a fucking 1,000 round fucking belt of ammo, consistently no breaks, dirty ammo with a lot of excess powder, yeah, it's gonna dirty up the fucking suppressor internals. It might damage some of the internals. It's gonna heat up because of all that excess gas building up in there. Yeah, you can melt off the suppressor, but a handgun like this, I mean, come on, guys. 7 shots, not full auto, right? Not full auto. You're not mag dumping a fucking 200 round magazine because there is no 200 round pistol mag. Okay? Not unless you're talking about a Glock with a 50 round drum mag, right? But even then, the Glock with the switch is going to have many issues. I mean, beyond just the fact that it's a machine pistol. Machine pistols, in my opinion, are kind of ineffective, but in Metal Gear Solid, suppressors have a very shitty durability. I mean, okay, I can see if maybe you have 600,000 rounds through a fucking suppressor, yeah, it's gonna probably be kind of dog shit. But this is fucking... this is not that. Okay? You're not shooting this gun more than 60 rounds. So there's no reason in hell that the suppressor should be melting, okay? Or breaking. This literally makes no sense, period. Which is semi-frustrating, but yeah, for the most part, it makes absolutely zero fucking sense. Now, in real life, depending on, you know, like there are some tri-lug setups, there are some fucking, you know, obviously the basic, you know, you put the little piston in and you thread it onto the threaded muzzle. Typically half by 28 thread pitch, typically with 90% of muzzle devices, or at least we'll say 75 or 79%, right? We'll leave room for the obvious 50 BMG is going to be kind of different. Now, suppressed 22 is kind of interesting because 22 is already quiet.
Was talking about is north of the Soviet base. That's where Skullface is keeping Sahelanthropus before setting it loose in Afghanistan. There's a good chance he's got nukes, too. Boss, we need to figure out what Skullface is up to. If you make contact with him, get it the ethnic cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are. All we know is that Skullface's plans are on the verge of fruition. We need to stop him while we still can.
Be careful down there, boss.
Soviet soldiers in that area are all dead. Apparently XOF unleashed the Russian parasite strain. To isolate the facility, they first spread reports of a chemical weapon leak. The infection won't spread into the surrounding regions. Still, I think they just exterminate the men who worked with them all this time. Skullface must be making his final play.
Why can't I crawl underneath the barbed wire? It's one of the first things. It's one of the many things you learn in basic training.
Eli snuck into the cargo on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt? Who can say? We'll think of how to deal with him later.
Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you, not him. Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it, that I've always been your ally.
Boss, I'll be focused on coordinating backup here in Mother Base. The chain of command is still in place. If you have orders, give them through Miller as usual. Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The facility itself is under the control of XOF, Cypher's Strike Force. We have no hard data on their force strength, so your judgment in the field will be key. Boss, we're finally here. Find Skullface, and take everything from him. Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground.
Y'all guys just witnessed that clean ass headshot, bro. Y'all motherfuckers just witnessed that shit. I'm gonna replay this on the stream. I'm gonna replay this on the stream. Alright.
Escape attempt? Who can say? We'll think of how to deal with him later.
Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you, not him. Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it, that I've always been your ally.
Boss, I'll be focused on coordinating backup here in Mother Base. The chain of command is still in place. If you have orders, give them through Miller as usual. Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making
Yeah, just watched the replay. That's a crazy ass shot I just pulled.
Cypher's Strike Force.
I'm about to watch it on. I'm about to give my genuine reaction to this replay. That's crazy work, bro. One shot, one kill, iron sights, the SMG at sniper range. That's fucking wild, guys, on MGS5. That is wild. Hold on.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground.
Damn! Bro, that's fucking wild, dude. That's fucking wild. I'm a sniper and I got an SMG.
Where are your friends?
CP, this is Delta 1.
Can we extract the XOF guys?
Roger that.
Where are your friends?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Understood. Attention all units. Divert all available manpower to backup. Send backup now. Out.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
I don't care what anybody says, that sniper shot was like a 1 in 10,000 chance of actually landing.
Make contact with Skullface. Head for the silo at the facility's northernmost point. XOF has occupied the facility. Skullface must be close.
Kept you waiting, huh? Oh, no one wants that stupid ass chicken hat. It's a stealth. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I don't want to play it stealth.
Make contact with Skullface.
I want to do some stupid shit. Wow! don't know where I'm. Who needs suppressors? I'm still stealthing with an unsuppressed SMG. I got an S rank in my first play of this mission. That's cool. I'm not a Metal Gear professional. I've been playing the game stealth the entire time. I've been tranquilizing them the entire game. I want to kill these fuckers. They're part of the XOF. After what they did to Mother Base? After what these fuckers did to Mother Base, these guys deserve to die.
Snake! Snake!
These guys aren't getting tranquilized. These guys are getting straight up killed.
Make contact with Skullface.
Where's your sleep gun? Haven't developed it?
Facility's northernmost
Dude,
point.
what are you yapping about, homie? We're killing these guys. Oh, let me get that noggin. Wrong thing. No, we're killing these guys. Tranquilizing them is for peaceful people. We're killing them. They deserve to die. They're part of XOF. Extract them.
Make
No.
contact with Skullface.
Most of these guys are useless.
Facility's northernmost point.
Expand Mother Base. We've been expanding Mother Base the entire game.
Two more gates to go. Still all quiet in the silo. No sign of Skullface or his Goliath.
Surely they can't already have... No, never mind.
Oh, either way, these fuckers are responsible for... These guys are the main bad guys of the game. We're not taking them to Mother Base. We're not, they don't need to know anything. Oh, that's cool. That's what you did in your
Make
playthrough.
contact with Skullface.
This is what we're doing in
Head for
mine.
the silo at the facility's northernmost point.
Oh, you fucker. Moon Knight, you're the fucking...
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper.
Oh yeah, forgot.
Low ground. That should
You
hold
can't
to the
even say my name. Yeah, it's crazy. People were like saying that's a Metal Gear Solid song. It's actually not even in the game. Well, I'll tell you what we will do. Yes, you know, I actually listen to that song quite a bit. I actually prefer this version over the David Bowie version. Right, and Wednesday too. fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Our Thursday doesn't even start, it's Friday. Bro, if David Hayter came into the chat, that's crazy. He said, maybe I'm Snake. I'll say, man. Here, check this out. Quiet. Took out this one. He's getting extracted. There you go. There's your extract. Oh shit, she got quite a few of them.
Mgsv has occupied the facility. Skullface must be close.
Multiple casualties. We're losing control of the situation.
Coming too. Roger
And
that.
we're shutting off your shit too. Oh, that's straight up war for what you did to Mother Base. You guys had to all gang up on Mother Base. Oh shit. Oh man. It's gonna be like there's gonna be a one-man army versus you motherfuckers. We're gonna get them. Don't worry, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them.
Make contact with Skullface. Head for the silo at the facility's northernmost point. Good work. 2 more gates to go. Still all quiet at the silo. No sign of Skullface or his Goliath. Surely they can't already have...
CP, this is
No,
Delta
never
3.
mind.
We're under fire. Suppressed weapon. No shots heard. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them. Out.
Spoken to his eyes, I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. You know, it's crazy, the actual version of this song was because David Bowie wrote a story about his brother who had schizophrenia, I believe. Yeah, I know it was about David Bowie's brother, right? But the thing is, it's, in the context of this game, the man who sold the world refers to Big Boss, right? Because Venom Snake isn't the real Big Boss. And basically, he sold the world a lie. Because this is where not playing as the real Snake. Have died a long, long time ago. Not me. We never lost control of this. Shit, they were all over me. Who do you think is the real boss? Oh, hold on a second. Homie asked me a really deep-ass question. Hold on. Where's my phone at? Who do you think is the real and better Big Boss? Well, obviously, Naked Snake, but
Boss!
but here's the thing, right? Well, the real Snake's out there making outer heaven. We're out here fighting against Skullface, you know. But if you're asking me what I think about the beginning of the game, you know, at first I thought that the Snake at the very beginning in the hospital bed, I thought that was actually Snake. And I thought the guy we play as was the guy with the bandages, but that turned out to not truly be true. But I don't know, man.
XOF has occupied the facility. Skullface must be close.
I'm so tempted to kill everybody here. Well, the dead give. Here's the thing. I think that we are currently playing as. This sounds crazy, but imagine if we're playing as Frank Yeager, who's Gray Fox. I mean, it would still be unlikely.
Where are your friends? Spit it out.
I hate XOF for what they did to Mother Base, so we're killing everybody. I don't care. They're all getting their cheeks clapped. Wow, it's crazy, right? Alright, we can't go in loud. We've tried it a couple of times loud. It's just not happening. Yeah, we're gonna do the old stealthy infiltration tactics here. I mean, all of his guys are gonna stand down anyway. You know it? I never played Peace Walker, so I'm a bit lost when it comes to... Hold on 1 second, homie. I'm gonna read your comment, alright? It's gonna just take 1 second. Let me pause this. I can't... So my PlayStation cuts half the messages in half. I've never played Peace Walker, so I'm a bit lost when it comes to the context of Mgsv. Was XOF a thing in that game, or was it primarily an Mgsv thing? So XOF, okay, so if you think about it like this, right? If you start with MGS3 Snake Eater, right? After Snake kills the boss and he becomes Big Boss, he starts to resent the US government and kind of fucks off and does his own thing and creates his own private military. Meanwhile, Colonel or Zero, basically, he creates his own private sort of black ops force for the U.S. military known as XOF. So, I mean, that's kind of sort of the backstory. And basically, XOF turns on Big Boss because of his nuclear capabilities. It's too much of a threat. And as is the plot of Metal Gear. But all we have to know is they're the main bad guys. Yeah, I know, man. Like, I know it's kind of confusing, but for some, I know it's the plot is a lot more deeper. Hold on, let me grab some soda. Let me grab a Monster Energy. I know, like, the whole plot of MGS is way deeper than that. There's a lot more reasons for that. But quintessentially, to break it down, that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on here, and. Yeah. Kojima writing. Well. Yep. Now.
Alright, you're through the second gate. Only one gate left. From here on in, you're in the enemy's headquarters.
Something's wrong. But it has to be here.
Normally I would be sipping on like Monster or Nos. Well, actually I'm sipping on Nos or Monster. Sorry, normally I'd be sipping on Nos. Alright, sorry guys for taking my time. I'm sorry if I'm taking too long on this mission. I know homie earlier was like, tranquilize him, stealth it. And I'm like, nah, I want to go in there loud. I want to do it this way. Because, I mean, I've been playing the whole game stealthily. But, truth be told, and I'm going to admit it to everybody here because I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I am not a MGS pro, okay? I am just a, I'm actually, I consider myself a bit of a noob. I'm not good at this game. I'm never gonna say I'm good. There are players that are way better than me. Trust and believe that. But I'm just trying to take what I think is the safest route to avoid combat, because right now, we got a chopper overhead. I'm out of my stealth, I'm out of my stealth shit, and we're low on suppressor durability. So. I don't know, what do you guys think? Am I doing it, man? Am I making my current loadout work? It was all working fine up until I did that. I suck at playing this game compared to the rest of the series. Mostly a skill issue on my part.
Make contact with Skullface.
You know, it's like I say.
At the facility's northernmost point.
You know, I know we're killing, but it's a good thing. I hate these guys. And that's how I'm choosing to treat these fuckers after what they did to Mother Base. So guys, I did it, man. Hey, I played it my way, alright. I tried it stealthily, it didn't work, that's fine. Then I attempted to do...
His ride has arrived. Don't let Skullface get away. Stop him at the heliport. Boss, can you see the heliport? Skullface is right there. Make contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set in motion. Sahelanthropus is somewhere inside there.
We did it, boys. We did it. And we did it my way, too. I did it my way. What is a man? That'd be perfect for this. So cinematic. Young Psycho Mantis.
You too have known loss. And that loss torments you still. You hope hatred might someday replace the pain. But it never goes away. It makes a man hideous, inside and out. Wouldn't you agree? We both are demons. Our humanity won't return. You, me, we've no place to run, nowhere to hide. And that is why I'll show you my demon. Follow me, big boss.
I never understood this.
Just go along with him for now. We're ready to fight if it comes to that. That's our leverage against him, our deterrent. He doesn't want a war on his hands.
Whatever the Navajo told you, it's just one possible solution derived by Cypher. My will is different.
Sorry, XOF is a part of Cypher, which is
I've
an
known you
organization.
since your time at Langley. I've long been the other side of your coin. 1964, Soviet territory.
He's referring to Snake Eater when he says 1964 Soviet territory.
Box's first mission. Any mess you made, I was there to clean up. You completed your task, and admirably. The information you returned was far more than enough to fill our pockets.
When he says the information he returned was far more to fill up our pockets, he's referring to the Philosopher's Legacy.
With it, our futures became, more or less, set in stone. Then the Major came to me with an idea. Washington doesn't know how to spend money, he said. I'd like to redirect it. His goal was an organization dedicated solely, covertly, to supporting America. Cypher. You know the rest. To him, it was mourning the loss of his friend. Or rather, an act of revenge on the world, but America most of all. America is a country of liberty. a meeting of immigrants. Instead of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. Their roots are very diverse. America's never been made up of just one group. But he tried to forge a single consciousness for it and from it. The idea that every citizen would use free will to unite behind their country. Unilateralism like that can't be entrusted to any one individual. So the Major sought a system that used information, words, to control the subconscious.
And now we get this long car ride exposition of dog shit. Again, guys, I really think if Hideo Kojima, if they were to fully finish this game, they should have made Skullface more of an antagonist. He's really not in the game very much, and he's not very interesting, to be quite frank. In MGS Ground Zeroes, he was extremely interesting. In this one, apart from the beginning of the game, not really. Just my opinion.
To unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's ruin. But I think he never understood what she wanted. Before he ever walked or cried, even before he was born, his mother tongue was English. He doesn't know the pain of losing his own language. Not yet. He cannot understand her will. I do. I was born in a small village. I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers. Foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak. Words are peculiar.
Okay, and this sort of goes into the motivations of the vocal cord parasite. Let me grab my phone really quickly, so I could read these comments. So I put my phone down somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Is Skullface isn't the big bad of the game, then who is? It's a good question. The real true answer to that is,
With each change, I changed too.
this game's kind of unfinished. Skullface is supposed to be the main big bad. Zero is sort of absent here in the background, but for the most part, I'd say definitely Skullface.
My thoughts, personality, how I saw right and wrong. War changed me. And not only my visage. Words can kill. I was invaded by words, burrowing and breeding inside me. A philosopher once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland, my truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future. And mine is revenge. On those who leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it hit me. It was he who should feel my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes, information codes, beamed all around us, genetic codes spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher Zero intends to unify the world. Codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next. A parasite upon this earth, that is what Zero is. As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom. Killing all traces of my past. Killing any promise of a future. We are all but dead men forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes is hate. The Word became flesh. The final parasite. It knows English. An English strain of the vocal parasite. I will exterminate the English language. With this, I'll rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again, reclaim their past, present, and future. This is no ethnic cleanser. It is a liberator. To free the world from zero. Let the world be. Sans lingua franca, the world will be torn asunder. And then it shall be free. People will suffer, of course. A phantom pain. The world will need a new common tongue. A language of mutes. My metal years shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together in equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his neighbor. People will swallow their pain. They will link lost hands. The world will become one. This war is peace.
Alright, so yeah, his motives here is to exterminate the English language, which, as you guys can imagine, very deadly. This music is so out of place. I'm just gonna hop on my iDroid. I'm not listening to that shit music. It's not too bad, but I'm gonna rather listen to this. Okay. They're ruining the man who sold the world. I'll have to listen to this dog shit.
When the world witnesses Sahelanthropus, the hands of the doomsday clock will roll on, regardless of zero. Sahelanthropus will take the first giant step into a brave.
You're right.
It is the bell with which
No,
a
he watches
world
Farming
trodden
Simulator
upon
while
by
Dave
wolves
Ramsey talks about people's
declares
finances.
its independence. We are here. Remember the Alamo.
Remember the Alamo. That's what what's his name? That's what Colonel Volgin says before he shoots the Davy Crockett nuclear warhead in MGS3. I'm sorry. I just caught that shit, man.
This is Queequeg on station to provide cover. Get us to line of fire. Roger that.
We're not the only demons in this world. Like you, vengeance is all he has. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me, he lives because of you. Show him!
Man on fire. Colonel Volgin. Not necessarily. I mean, I really don't know, man. Kojima bullshit. Psycho Mantis is keeping him alive.
Wait! Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who? Fall back! Fall back!
It's a triple threat. They have Colonel Volgin powering Sahal. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it, bro. I'm not even gonna try. Run, motherfucker, run! He just looks like a lost. I know, he's just like running around and he's just like, what am I doing? Where do I go? What do I do? Gunsmith skill for missile launchers. Sweet. Okay. 31% of the game complete. Holy dog shit, Batman. And I put my fucking controller on. Damn. I'll put my controller on charge. I like how I'm magically back in the command center. Weapons and items. Let's fucking go. Yeah, if we were able to get this third version of this pistol, or this SMG, for one, those long range shots in that stealth mode would have been easier, and also the suppressor would have medium durability. Alrighty. How do I find metamaterial specialist? As I really wish I could have that upgraded. Parasite miss. Alright, let's do this. Let's beat the fucking game. The Skullface, and then Sahal. I cannot pronounce that word for the life of me. The main Metal Gear in this game, the actual Metal Gear. The one that's like a proto Metal Gear Rex. Holy shit, look at this. This gun does more damage. The Hail magazine grenade rifle. It does more damage and has more grenades. Perfect for this mission. Support items. That tier 4 grenade, so I got my damage up. Alrighty.
Got a spike on the RWR. Strange PRF.
What's wrong?
Control lost. Can't maintain RPM. We're settling.
Young Liquid Snake.
Recovered control. Ascending.
Hey, Snake. There's something wrong with Eli.
Oh. We get to watch this cutscene again.
Wait!
Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who?
Couple of cheap shots. The triple threat. Oh, damn. What are you doing just standing there for? I'd be fucking running.
PRF anomaly. Quick is outbound. Deploying the AO for now.
There goes our backup.
All units, move in!
I thought I was gonna stomp on that. Holy shit! That's crazy work. We gotta get out of here. He got a fucking Mi-35 kebab. He can jump? Wow. Damn, Skullface got crushed. Our snake's running.
Cypher will rewrite the records, and I will vanish from human memory. But the thirst for revenge that I have planted will infest the system. No one can stop it now. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst onto the future.
Sahelanthropus. I can't say that fucking word. I'm not gonna try.
Major, I'm burning up!
Oh, so he just gets fucking crushed.
Boss, get out of there!
What are you doing, Snake? Get us out of here. Oh, hell no! Go run! Oh shit! He chopping, bro! He's going after us! Oh no!
That thing's mere existence would be enough to enslave humanity.
What?
Nuclear Armageddon. It would tear the world apart.
Oh, that camera angle. Whoa!
Boss!
Holy dog shit.
It's after you. You need to stop it, boss. Destroy Sahelanthropus. Boss, stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing. I'll rally Diamond Dogs and provide backup.
Let's see Skullface.
I did it, guys. No, Huey, you stay back in the chopper. There's no reason for you to come out.
There were 3. Where's the other?
Very close to you. Finish me. Kill me.
Okay, alright, this is ridiculous. Headshot. Ah, I see it. They're making him pay for all the limbs they lost.
Do it yourself. Mission complete, boss. Kill me! I did it! Revenge!
Huey should have stayed his ass in the chopper. Awesome, awesome. S rank. Let's go. Do 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 do. Oh no, not me. We never lost control. Your face, Two-Face, with the man who sold the world. I love that song.
Anyone can give up his fight by laying down arms. But the feeling of holding a gun, that we'll never forget. Like our lost limbs, the sensation lingers.
Here she comes! Here she comes!
Here it is. It's ours. We got it. Okay, there are 2 Chinooks. 3, 4. Takes 4 Chinooks. 4 tandem rotor Chinook helicopters to move this fat fucking ace. I'm about to screenshot this. That's awesome.
We hold our rifles in missing hands. We stand tall on missing legs. We stride forward on the bones of our fallen. Then, and only then, are we alive. This pain is ours, and no one else's. The secret weapon we wield, out of sight. We will be stronger than ever, for our peace. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future. Those were his last words.
Cause.
Pretentious to the end. Still, doesn't feel like this is over. I'll never be whole again.
In the deepest night, reaching out, grasping for a fleeting memory.
There should have been a chapter 3.
Attention! Diamond Dogs! Even with Skullface dead, our brothers are unavenged. And the phantom pain he brought us lives on. Cypher is still out there. We know they planted spies, parasites among us. Watch the man to your left, to your right. Assume nothing. Report everything. It's the only way to protect ourselves. From here on out, you will be my eyes. The deadliest enemy's right here in our midst. And they will get no mercy.
Delta 6. I love my flag. I made it myself.
Even with Skullface dead, our pain is still right with us. We need more strength. We need more men. Diamond Dogs needs to be bigger. Missions have come in too. We still have a long road ahead of us.
Damn. Some Grand Theft Auto shit's happening outside. Won't be surprised if I start hearing gunshots.
all?
I don't think we did too bad, guys. We actually beat episode 1 at least. We got this damn far. Wonder what's going on now. Skullface's objective.
Skullface has finally burned out. The world is rid of his existence at last. Was he still alive? You could say that. But you could also say he'd been dead for decades. What's that supposed to mean? Biologically speaking, it's hard to say how much was his life. Side effects from the treatment? No. The primary effect. Keeping a dying host alive as long as possible. That is the whole point. But in the end, he grew too dependent on his children. As if he had any other way to keep on living. He first underwent parasite therapy before the Soviet Union became his home. His body was horribly burned. Fire washed across his thin young frame and stole his skin and his throat, even his lungs. Only through repeated therapies could the parasites keep him alive. Most of his life became something the parasites gave to him. And then he lost the ability to die. That is correct. The parasites live on past the host's death, still aiding cell composition. At that stage, there is no way to extract them from the host cells. There is no way of knowing when the last cell of Skullface's body would die. The only choice was to burn the whole thing. And his children, along with it. And I am one to talk. When my life is snuffed out, I expect you to treat my body the same way. And when I burn, I will truly be one with my children for the first time. You say there were 3 English vocal parasites. According to Skullface, yeah. Skullface had 2 of the English strain with him. You burned both of them. There was an oil fire. I tossed him in. So that just leaves 1. And you tell me Skullface said he used it. He said it was very close to me. Very close. One of your comrades. Or someone ordered to kill you. Or he could have been speaking metaphorically. Metaphorically? Close to your spirit. Close to your heart. Someone who either loves you or despises you. The second one makes a long list. Whichever it is, act with caution. Skullface implanted someone with the English language strain. Who it is irrelevant. Why? I tell you what Skullface really meant. Very close to you means you will be exposed. All the infected here have been given the Wolbachia. Even if the vocal cord parasites infect them now, they cannot reproduce. But if there's a different host among us, host to the English strain, if that were the case, we'd see the symptoms. What about the non-English speakers? We have plenty of those, but the staff use English as a common language. But if that someone has not spoken English yet, and begins to speak it now, there'd be another outbreak. The final mating pair of the English strain must be found immediately. Skullface is gone, but his threat still remains. On this base, do you see what the final mating pair is? With him dead, those parasites are the stain he wished to leave upon the world. His thirst for vengeance. In the flesh. anyone here bear a grudge against you? Who would target you, specifically?
The ethnic cleansers that Code Talker mentioned, they weren't Skullface's true goal. All we have is circumstantial evidence, but here's my theory. It was Cypher who started developing the vocal cord parasites as bioweapons, parasitic weapons, and Africa was the testing ground for them. As Code Talker said, their purpose is the ethnic cleansing of only those who speak a particular language. So they could do a weapon of mass destruction to eradicate specific groups, races, ethnicities, or colonies by the language they speak. Or a kind of absolute language control. Or maybe a tool for those arrogant fools to build some misguided utopia. I can see plenty of uses for them. However, in practical terms, they wouldn't be as dangerous as you think. Counteracting the parasites is easy, after all. Cut them out of your throat to save your life, or just don't talk. That also prevents the infection from spreading. So if the international community were to find out about them, they'd no longer be the threat they were conceived to be. In which case, their targets would be limited to minority groups as a deterrent or a terrorist tool. It's hard to imagine Cypher developing something like that as a main weapon for their arsenal. That leads me to think we've only tugged on one little thread in Cypher's grand tapestry. An obscure corner of their work, possibly forgotten altogether. In any case, things changed. When Skullface was forced to relocate to Africa and he saw that thread dangling. All the time he continued that research, he was secretly following his own agenda. The ethnic liberator parasites. His English language strain. Skullface said there were only 3 samples of the English language strain parasite, and I think we can believe him. Bringing his ethnic liberator's plan to fruition depended on creating an English version of the vocal cord parasites at all costs. But an English strain would have been useless to Cypher. Worse, it could have destroyed everything they'd built. It was the one type they couldn't allow. That means Skullface was forced to develop his English strain out of sight of Cypher's network. Naturally, he couldn't use the greenhouse facility Cypher had set up and filled with guinea pigs. Skullface must have found some secret place to create his precious few English parasites, hiding all evidence like a man cheating on his wife. Somewhere, an entirely standalone environment. And when his plan entered its final phase, he must have made the place disappear. Some little room, could be anywhere, but now nowhere at all. We'll never know where he did it, but to elude Cypher's surveillance, it couldn't have been big.
Boss, you can now give the order to develop or dispose of nuclear weapons from your iDroid. With a nuclear deterrent, even if you're discovered while infiltrating a rival PF's FOB, most PFs won't dare retaliate. But you, of all people, know how dangerous it can be to have nuclear weapons. So will you add nukes to our arsenal as a deterrent? Or will you take them away from other PFs and dispose of them to help build a world that's free of nuclear weapons? I'll leave that decision up to you.
Think it was the nuclear disarmament was impossible? For whatever reason? side ops mission list. Okay, we are definitely switching up the weapons here. I should probably develop this suppressed version of the Tranquilizer Sniper for Quiet, because that's pretty freaking elite, honestly. Yeah, for sure. Oh shit, man. How many hours do I have in this game? 134 hours. I gotta go take a shit, guys. Like, homie. I ate hot wings earlier. Oh, man. I'll be back.